Welcome one and all, Love Them Knives channel. Benchmade, Mini Bugout, Mini Bugout. The bug out wasn't small enough, so we got to go mini. How crazy is that? And this one is orange with a satin blade. Oh, this one happens to be first production run, number 532, S30V blade, stone washed. This big, heavy duty, the FRN scales. And they're lightened up. Just look at I'm sure they're molded somehow, injection molded and all that kind of stuff. Got a pattern on them. They're grippy. Seems kind of pricey for, I don't know, at $120 something for just a little piece of plastic with an S30V blade, but that's the way she's going, folks, and they are selling like hotcakes. You got these little orange, I'm going to say aluminum standoffs here. Deep carry pocket clip right or left hand capability there. I'm sure somebody's going to come out with some aftermarket scales and hardware for this. Then you got these orange, which I'm going to probably assume are aluminum as well. Thumb studs, so that's ambidextrous as well. It's real fidget friendly there. And the axis lock, which I'm not going to take this one apart. You can see that it's got steel reinforcement on the inside here, and how that extends down this far on both sides. And of course the spring, you can see a little bit of it wrapping around this stud here on both sides. They've each got a spring, right and left hand, and then it pokes into the side of the steel right there, and so it just wraps around, and it's a little spring to actuate here. When you take both scales off, you'll see that this little slot here extends on down, and you can push the pin all the way through and disassemble the entire knife. But you have to take both scales off, you have to take both springs off, etc. So I'm lazy, and I've done it too many other times to want to do it again. And I would encourage you to send your knife to Benchmade. If something goes wrong, you break a spring or something, just send it to them, let them take care of it. They're a USA manufacturer, and I've sent knives to Benchmade three or four times probably, and varying amounts of time, 2 weeks, maybe 4 weeks, maybe 5 weeks, and you'll get it back. But they go through it, and they just, several times they've just kind of rebuilt the entire knife for me. So, and no charge either. But not to guarantee you won't get charged. It depends on what you broke. But there's the information on here, first production run. Okay. Comes in a box like they all do. It's got this little piece that fits here on this tail section like that. And of course the microfiber bag and the Benchmade paperwork stuff. It's nice. It's a structural box. It's decent. I don't mind their boxes at all. I think they're pretty cool. So, and then of course I have the regular bug out. Well, this isn't really the regular bug out. This is the limited edition one, the 1901. So this one is CPM, I believe 20 CV. Yeah, it is. And this is a limited edition one. So this is different, but this is still the same size as just a standard bug out. So there you go. That gives you a comparison. And then you take like the Ontario Rat 1. Okay, big difference in size. Paramilitary 2. Big difference in size as well. Well, I got my Vexor here. So Civivi Vexor, 9-inch knife, crazy big, but crazy cool, that's for sure. Lanyard hole, grippy, flickable, comfortable. Number 4, struggling to get on there. I can, depending on the size of your hands, this might be a 3-finger knife for you. And that's okay. That'll work. I mean, it's not a heavy use type knife anyhow. So, and will the knife be a knife? Well, let's find out. Oh, there we go. Kind of a toothy feel to this one. It's not really just sliding through the paper. Well, the big deal is, of course, is the size and the weight. So let's get to it. Ounces, 1.54 ounces. How much does a regular bug out weigh? Well, this one weighs 2.1, okay? So, by the way, if we roll it around to grams, so 43 grams, pretty light, isn't it? 1.5 ounces. You want it much lighter than that? I think that's light enough. I think it is light enough. But yeah, and this almost seems like a hoss compared to it, but this one is under 3-inch blade. So there you go, 2 3/4 inch, 70 millimeters. Overall 6.5 or really close to that, and about 16.5 centimeters, where this one is 3.2 inches. And here we go. 3.2 inches, 80 millimeters, and 7 3/8. Almost an inch difference overall length, you know. So, let's think. Are they going to make a micro? No, another micro bug out. There you go. The mini, the regular, and the micro. Maybe they should make a mega bug out. You know, something about this size. I don't know. I think I might buy one if they did that. But yeah, this will be cool. Be interesting to see if they come out with aftermarket scales. Not Benchmade, but you know, the aftermarket people come out and they've made aftermarket scales and stuff for the bug out. Bug out being wildly popular, right? Okay, but yeah, here it comes. You know it's going to happen. There's your standoffs here. Orange. And if I had this on, and if it was zeroed out, 2.3 millimeters at 0.095, 0.41 of an inch thick at 10.4 millimeters. So pretty slender. Pretty comfortable in the hand. Number 4's begging to try and get on there. I can crunch them together and get 4 on there. Reverse grip. Yeah, that's not a problem. Got a little choil here for sharpening. Stone wash. Swedge kind of ground in here. Helps make the tip not so fragile. Doesn't look terribly fragile. I don't think I'll be doing any prying with this because I don't think you can exactly put the honk on that pivot here. I know it's got steel reinforcing a bit coming down here, but I wouldn't bet my carriage on it. So forget that. Light use, little knife. Not bad. It really kind of a nice design, even though I see how this back of the blade kind of just shows itself. I think it's just a function of the design, how that turned out. The rest of it flows pretty good. I like this rounded end here. You know, the fit and finish is reasonably good. It's centered. So, be what it may. And over a period of time, maybe it'll get smoother. It's not quite as smooth as this one. I mean, this one just... And this one, no, but it's on washers. Good looking, cool. White with black blade, orange with satin blade. Who knows if they'll come out with other colors later. That'd be interesting if they did. But yeah, I like it. I think it's super light, discreet carry. And if that's what you're looking for, there you go. Not bad. Although there's some really lightweight, discreet knives that you can get for a whole lot less money. But okay. This is American made, Benchmade. Get serviced in the USA. They stand behind their warranty pretty well. I've had 4 or 5, encounters with them, sending knives in for just spa service or fix this or do that, and they're Johnny on the spot. So not a problem with that. Balance on this knife, right there. I like the little orange matching standoffs and thumb studs, and of course it's ambidextrous that way. Got some jimping here, and it does, you could feel that. Pretty utility oriented blade shape, so piercing, slicing. Should be a good little user. I think it's interesting. Yeah, you can get a little less expensive knife if you want. You can get the little Ganzo FH11S. That's a 3-inch blade. And, there's others, not to mention, Best Tech, CJRB, Civivi, some of the others that are making budget-oriented knives. So anywhere from $24 to $65 you can get. There's a pretty good number of small knives available, but this one got a lot of charm to it. So it is what it is. I'm okay with that. I think it's pretty cool. I'll leave you to it. Thank you so much for joining me. And you know what we do. We love them knives, so you guys stay sharp.